Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Zoom tonight. We are really excited. Bear with me in just a second. Can you guys all see that screen okay? Are we good? Okay. Um, Alyssa and I are really excited to share with you healthy skin from the outside, from the inside out. We are going to be talking about the power of our new BioCell Life Plus, but we're also going to be talking about switching to cleaner skincare. And we're really excited. We're going to have some live demos with you. And just for joining us, we really respect your time and we appreciate you being on this call. So we will have a giveaway at the end. So please try and stay on if you can, because we will have a great way for you to enter to win a couple giveaways that we're actually doing. Just to get us started, I want to share a little bit more. My name is Katie, for those who might not know me. I'm a mom to two kiddos, 42 years old, and I am really excited because growing up, I've always had, if you can look at my skin, I have very sensitive skin, and I have very fair skin. And so I used to get sun poisoning very frequently as a child because I did not understand the importance of protecting your skin. But also, I remember what it was like to used to have these like bumps on my arm and really dry patches on my skin. And I'm really excited to share with you some simple swaps that I've made over the last, 14 years, but not only on what we put on our skin, but also internally what we can do to help our skin not only age gracefully, but also help us to live our life abundantly so that we can thrive as we get older. And Alyssa, do you want to share a little bit about yourself as well?
Yes, so I'm Alyssa and I'm 45. I'm a mom to four boys, a former teacher. And I have to say, thanks, Mom, because my mom gave me really great skin. So I've always had pretty good skin. But here's the thing, what I get really excited about is I get really excited about nutrition. And I was never a healthy eater, but when I started to change how I supplemented, I started to feel different. And then I started to change how I ate. And that was the next level of feeling different. And so the product I'm passionate to share about tonight is Liquid BioCell. It's on the nutrition side. And then my skin leveled up even more with the nutrition side of it. And so but I also love all the side effects of good nutrition on feeling good and having energy and all that stuff. So I'll be talking about that side of it and the nutrition you can be eating to make your skin amazing. So we'll talk about that soon.
Awesome. Also, I forgot to share my favorite products, which I will be demoing later, which is our youth anti-aging duo wands. We call these the no Botox magic wands because they truly are amazing, and I'll share those with you here in just a few minutes. So, for those who might not be familiar, I just want to share with there being so many products out there, especially when it comes to nutrition and skincare, some of the reasons why we have chosen Shaklee. What I love about Shaklee is they go beyond our organic. So we see often the organic stamp on a lot of products, and Shaklee takes it to the next level. So they look at not only how that farm or how that field is farmed, but also the surrounding areas for that. And so it's not just how a product is made, but it's the before a product is produced, during, and then after a product is made to ensure that they're safe. But safety is great, but do they actually work? And this is what I love is that they are clinically proven to improve your skin, or you can get a full refund. And so, what I love is that any products that you might try tonight or in the coming weeks, we do have that 100% guarantee. So, we can guarantee that you will like the products that you are trying, or you can get your money back. And there's not many companies that have that kind of guarantee because not many companies can prove that their products work, but that are also safe as well. So, when it comes to clean beauty, sorry. I love that they're safe, but I also love that they're proven to work. So, as we think of the clean beauty, what I love is that our products are EWG verified. And if you're not familiar with EWG verification, It is a very strict verification. It's the Environmental Working Group. And the verification just shows, it gives a rating. And the fact that we have that stamp on our products proves that our products are clean and that they not only say that they're clean, but we can prove that they're clean as well. They're free from over 2,500 harmful chemicals. They're vegan and cruelty-free, dermatologist tested, no parabens, gluten-free, and non-GMO. I also love this clinical research that shows 100% of women had younger looking skin, and 2/3 were actually able to shift their skin age into a younger decade. And so I really appreciate that, especially as I'm aging. And you can see here a lot of before and afters. And what I love about this is there's just a glow that comes from when you use our skincare products. And then when you are able to pair it with our BioCell Life Plus, it helps even more. And we'll talk about that in just a few minutes. But you can see here the proof of not only in skin texture, in the evenness of your skin, in your under eye, in less wrinkles and fine lines, and again, that glow that you'll see. So I mentioned these peptide wands, and I'm just going to very briefly give you a quick little demo. So these are the peptide wands, and they have different peptides in them. And each of them helps do different things. So it helps relax the appearance of expression lines. It helps reduce wrinkles. And this is the face and neck wand. And what I love about it is they are so fun to use. I've been using these for a couple years and I still enjoy using these. You pump the peptide out and that's what it looks like right there. And then what you do is you roll them on. For me, it's like where I have my fine lines and wrinkles. So obviously my forehead line, around my eyes, around my smile line. A lot of people do their neck as well, all the way down to their décolleté if you want. And so that's the face and neck one. And then I also love the one that's specific for your eyes. And you pump that up and then you put that around your eye. And I really appreciate this because I don't know about you, but in the morning, I wake up, my eyes are kind of groggy, they feel kind of tired. And I put these on and they help with not only brightening your eyes, but again, helping to reduce, the appearance of expression lines. And you could see here a lot of the before and afters too, where it comes to the ageless wands. And these are great when you pair together because it's obviously helping with the face and neck, and then also with the eye as well. These are a couple examples that you can see here of the neckline difference, and that speaks to itself in just the power of these wands, which is pretty remarkable. We're going to get into a little bit more about our youth line, and to share our very first part of our youth line, which is our gel cleanser, we have Julie on to share that tonight. So thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Julie Johnson, and I wanted to just talk about the Luminous Gel Oil Cleanser. And this is one of the first things that I got with Shaklee, and I love it. It's the first piece of the youth regimen, but what I love about it is that when you put it on, it's got a nice exfoliation to it with a natural algae, so that it's not like the old St. Ives of the 90s where you're just like practically tearing your skin off. You barely notice that it's an exfoliator, but it does take off the dead skin cells. And when I have people over for pamper parties, that's the first thing that they say, my skin is glowing. And that's just the first step. So that has been wonderful. I use it. I have two of them. I keep one in the shower in the morning, one by the sink at night. And I wear mascara every day. It takes off the mascara so effortlessly. And it's made with great components, very unique things like muscadine grape and the natural algae. So I just love that it's clean, non-toxic, and it does a good job.
Thank you so much for sharing. Okay. Okay, so we're going to talk just very briefly about our youth line. What I love about it is it's very simple. It is 4 different steps. So the first step, Julie did such a great job talking about that cleanser. I love too that it removes makeup. So it's really easy to use as you're removing makeup. the toner is very gentle, and I really appreciate that because before I switched to Shaklee, I was using a toner and it would burn my skin and it would, you could just feel it. I used to use, what was that, Accutane back in the day. And it would just leave my skin not feeling the best. And so I love that that toner helps remove any impurities to it. I also want to make a note that these products last me anywhere from, and every person varies, but around 6 to 9 months. So they last a really long time. A little bit goes a long way. And so I love that I'm only having to purchase these products a few times a year. The third part is our serum. And this is, we have 3 different serums. The one that I'm really gonna highlight tonight is our C serum. And I love this C serum. I'm actually going to put a little bit on my hand here just to show you what it looks like. You can see there. I love I'll put some on. I love the smell of it. And what I love about a C Boost serum is as we're in the sun, which many of us are, especially in these summer months, we want to help with vitamin C is known as a healer. So vitamin C is a healer not only internally, and Alyssa will probably talk about this in a few minutes, but also externally. So when we're in the sun and we're exposed to sun damage, what it does is it helps heal and provide antioxidants for your face. But I also love how it smells like a citrus. It smells really good, and I really love it. And then the last step is going to be our moisturizer. And so this is going to be based on if you have either in the day, you can use the day cream, and then at night, you can either use a rich or light cream depending on your skin preference. So here's a little bit more that you can see some of those serums. I personally use all of them. I rotate using them. So the vitamin C is great for brightening. That's why you'll see a lot of glow behind those before and afters because of that brightening. The hydrating serum is especially helpful in the winter when you're looking for more hydration. And as we age, that hydration is really important because we have less hydration as we get older. And so that's why that's really important. And then I also love our youth activating serum because of the anti-aging benefits to it. And so those are the different serums. And when you bundle these all together, and we'll talk more about this here in a few minutes, you're going to save a lot of money. In fact, when you bundle these together, you're going to get a free eye cream. And you're going to get a membership discount, which gives you 15% off for life. And you're going to get free shipping. And so it's a really, really good deal. And remember, these products last a really long time. And so it's really a great value because of how long they last. And then one more thing I want to mention is our BB cream. I love our BB cream. It helps to even, correct, hydrate, nourish, and protect. So I put this on my face in the morning, and then I have my built-in sunscreen, but it also is a great cream for your face to help with any impurities, or you could put it underneath your eyes. And so it's great because it's doing a lot of things at once. It's evening, it's correcting, hydrating, nourishing, and then protecting your skin as well. So I love this because then you don't have to worry about putting on suntan lotion on your face. Plus, my dermatologist says all year round, you should have sunscreen on SPF on your face. And so that really helps even in the winter to have that as well. And then I'm also, I think maybe Alyssa's going to talk a little bit more about this, but we are going to talk now about not only what you put on your skin, but what can we do internally to also help our skin.
Yes, we're going to talk to you about eating your skincare. So I love this picture of a gal that we know. Her name is Lisa, and Lisa did the 7-day healthy cleanse. And so if you can see her face in the before and afters, you can see the acne and how it cleared up. And this is the 7-day difference, you guys, on how her acne cleared up. And so we're not here to talk too much about the 7-day healthy cleanse, but it has some really great detox supplements. But here's the other thing. On the 7-day healthy cleanse, you're eating fresh, clean food. You cut out junk food and sugars and flours. And so, just a friendly reminder, I like real life too, but the more that you eat fresh, the more it really will show up on your face. And so keep that in mind that that's one of the best things you can do for your face is to eat really well and of course supplement really well. And so, but we're always happy to tell you about some of those detox products too. But we also want to talk about collagen. Type in the comments if you've heard about collagen, what you've heard about collagen. I really didn't know too much about it, except that some people that were really healthy were talking about it. And that seemed to be working out. It seemed to be people that were working out that were talking about collagen. But I have learned a thing or two, especially because of our newest product, which is called, there's a lot of words for it, Life Plus BioCell liquid collagen. So if you hear us use those words, Life Plus, BioCell, or liquid collagen, it is our newest product. And it was with another company called Modere for many years, and it is new to Shaklee. And so we are just getting to know it. And I've been using it for a while, and I have seen such great results in my joints, but also it has benefits for our skin. So I see many of you are typing in what you know about collagen. So what I've learned about collagen is that we're all born with it. And our bodies make collagen, which is cool. Our bodies, God gives us what we need, right? But here's the thing. When we hit even our 20s, how fast we are making collagen starts to slow down. And by the time we hit our 40s, actually our how much collagen we're making is being outpaced by how much we're losing. And so this is why we start to feel the aches of what we call getting older, those aches and pains, joint discomfort, but also the sagging skin as we talk about the skin aspects and the fine lines. Those things start showing up, especially more in our 40s and so on. And so here's the other thing. The collagen that our body continues to make after 40 is not as good as it used to be. It's not as strong, it's not as powerful. So it's another reason why you see this graphic and it's going down really, really fast. And so this product is actually not just a collagen product. It is a collagen hyaluronic acid product. So collagen is selling it short because hyaluronic acid, which is something else I've learned about that our body needs, these two things paired together make it super powerful for our face, our skin, our nails, and our joints as well. So we have incredible stories of people with arthritis or having to have a shoulder, hip, knee replacement, all of these things. And so I want to share with you a little bit about the science behind it. But I mean, the pictures are incredible too. This is my friend Nina that I met, and she's been using this product for over a decade. And would you ever guess that she's 73 by looking at that picture? And she will tell you that this BioCell Life Plus liquid collagen is the secret. And so, but it has been very much clinically tested, clinically proven, double-blind placebo tests, okay? But here's one of the tests. It came to show that it will increase the hyaluronic acid content in your blood by 6,000% in just the first month. You might wonder what hyaluronic acid is because I didn't know, but it turns out that that is the moisture magnet in your body that it's what is the lubrication between our joints. And so it keeps things hydrated where they need to be hydrated, including our skin, right? So that hyaluronic acid is so important, not just for our skin, also for our joints, but that's why people see the results so quickly with this product, with this collagen hyaluronic acid product. They also did some skin aging studies, and they saw that it was reducing facial lines and wrinkles, and it was enhancing the blood microcirculation, obviously increasing that collagen. There were a lot of other studies on bone density and, a lot of other really cool studies talking about how amazing this product is. So I want to show you some other pictures and stories though. Another study they did on it showed that it not only significantly reduced the wrinkles, but also reduced the dryness. Now, when you think about dryness, I want you to think about what happens to a grape when it gets dry, right? It becomes a raisin. And the same thing happens for us. That's why it is so important for us to be drinking our water as well, but also for our skin and our bodies to keep it in. And that's where that hyaluronic acid is so important. And these pictures are just incredible of how that it's affecting the skin and the whole body. And on top of that, for people to be able to move and feel amazing at the same time is just so cool. And so what this product does, it's called a triplex technology because it protects, stimulates, and it builds collagen. So remember how I told you that we're losing collagen, but also the collagen we're making is not as good as it used to be. This product helps strengthen the collagen that our body is naturally making, but it's also protecting the collagen we already have, and it's helping to build more collagen. So it's helping in all the ways. And so it's really important for your body to absolutely be absorbing it. And so it says to take, I believe, 2 tablespoons. And so it's best to do one in the morning and one at night, about 12 hours apart. That's why I have a little alarm on my phone, because our body is renewing that collagen every 12 hours. And if you're like, I don't know if I could stick with that, maybe you just want to do 2 tablespoons in the morning. Some people have been doing that, but the best way is to really help your body soak it in and to do those 2 tablespoons. And so many people order 2 bottles in their first month, and that's a full month supply. And that's how they're going to see the most results. In fact, they say it takes really 90 days to see full results, but I'm telling you, I felt the results in my knees when I first started using it within my first 10 days. So everybody's body is different. Here's a few other stories I want to share with you, because if you're worried about, thinning hair, I know a lot of people are thinking about perimenopause and things like that. People are seeing their hair get thicker, like Annette here. You can also see that her face is much more glowy. So those were some of the improvements that she noticed. Sarah also here on this picture has alopecia, and she had tried everything. And this liquid collagen, BioCell Life Plus, it made the difference for her. And so, but she also mentioned that her joint pain was so much better too. And so it really is a product that hits a lot of areas, not just skin, but a lot of things. I love this story about this farmer. I love that he took a before and after picture, because you can see the difference in his face. But to be a farmer, you've got to be able to move your body too. And so to have the help with his pain is incredible. And then also we've got our friend Amber, and she was using all of it. So she was using the skincare because she wanted what she was putting on her skin to be non-toxic, but she also wanted the benefits of Life Plus too. And so you can see the difference in her face. Look at how she's just glowing. In the difference between those two pictures is pretty amazing. So, and there are a ton of testimonials here, but it's things like joints, and this 75-year-old mama is feeling amazing. So I love that this product has so many benefits. And of course, the pictures that you see really are amazing, even just in 30 days. But I want to remind you that if you really want to see a difference with this product, it's so important that your body gets saturated with it. And so I recommend getting 2 bottles to start with, and really being diligent about taking it twice a day if you can, if not 2 tablespoons in the morning, because that's the best way to do it. When I first got it, like I do with a lot of supplements, is I was like, oh, sure, I'll try it. I drank a little bit, and then it sat in my fridge because I forgot. And then I didn't feel many results. And I found out later I wasn't using it correctly. So you really want to be diligent about getting this in your body. It's nutrition, just like eating every day, right? Okay, so I do also want to tell you about a few other supplements that are going to move the needle for you, and I find them very interesting. So tell me in the comments if you are a person who sunburns very easily. Are any other fair-skinned ladies here? Yep, Katie's one of them. Julie's one of them. Yes, I sunburn so easily. I remember when I was going to get my hair cut, and I walked downtown. I parked, I walked for a block, and I got there, and I remember the lady cutting my hair was like, your scalp is sunburned. And I live in Wisconsin, you guys. It's not like I was in Florida, right? I sunburned so easily. But when I started using Shaklee supplements, I noticed I could be out in the sun without sunburning as quickly. And one of the things that really moves the needle is vitamin D. And so if you are a person who sunburns easily, adding in vitamin D is really important, because we know our skin is making vitamin D when it's getting exposed to sun. But if you're fair skinned, your skin is just absorbing it really fast. And that's why we're burning. And so if it's already got vitamin D in it, it's less likely to burn as fast. Yes, please still wear your SPF, but it might be that you won't have to always be applying SPF if you're going on a walk downtown to get your hair cut, right? So it's really nice to have that in you. Another one that also has moved the needle for sunburning is the carotenoids too, which you'll find in Vitalizer. But another fun story that I got from a customer of mine is zinc. Zinc is incredible for fighting acne. So if you have acne or you have a teenager that doesn't like to wash their face, I make sure to give zinc to my son who isn't so diligent about washing his face because it really will make the difference. And you know what else it makes a difference for? Warts. I have a client of mine who is really struggling with warts, slowed down on the zinc and watched all the warts come back. Isn't that incredible, right? So it is amazing how supplements make a difference. But I love our Vitalizer pack because it has both of these in it. And you might need a little bit more, it just depends. But that's a nice supplement pack to have because you're getting vitamin C and probiotics, other things that are great for your skin too, as well as vitamin D and zinc. So fun facts to know for your skin. All right, so you have heard tonight about how you can level up your skin. We talked about the outside. We've got some great before and afters from that with our youth skincare line. And we also talked about the inside, and we told you a lot of stories and before and afters from what you can do on the inside. And so how do you want to go about leveling up your skin? Do you want to do it from the outside? Do you want to do it from the inside? Do you want a little bit of both? We are here to help you. And so I want to share with you some of the deals that you should know about. First, with our youth skincare line, we love this one. Katie mentioned it. Whenever I buy the youth skincare, I always buy it in this pack because I love great deals. And I love that I get a free $65 product with it. And that is the under eye cream, which has made a difference in the dark lines under my eyes. But it has this silver cooling tip. So it is really nice for those dark circles under your eyes. But this is everything you need. You've got your face wash, your toner, your choice of a serum, and a nighttime moisturizer as well as a daytime moisturizer. And all of that together costs $327. But when you buy it in that pack, for one thing, if you're not yet a member, you'll get a 15% discount on this product as well as all of your future products from Shaklee. You'll also get free shipping, which will save you $9. I love free shipping. Tell me in the comments if you'll buy more just to get free shipping because I always do. I hate paying for shipping, rather pay for products. And then you get a $65 eye cream for free with it. So anytime I buy the skincare and stock up on it, this is the way that I buy it. And so if you look up personalized, you'll see the regimens that are available because there's a lot of regimens on the website. So search for personalized. So anyway, so all of that adds up to $278.75. And that's, as you'll notice, is way cheaper than the original price for all of those things. So that's why we really do love that deal. And yes, the products really last forever. The serum is the only thing that I would say is really only 2 months, but everything else can last you forever. So it is a really, really great set of products. Also, there's one other deal I want to tell you about, and that is to check in with the person who invited you. And so we can go ahead and put in the comments our Google form. We would love for you to fill it out. It's just 3 questions, so it's not a lot. It's you telling us your name and also telling us who invited you because Katie and I are on different teams. We have other people from different teams that invited you, which is great. And we have a special promo for you because let's say maybe you wanted to get the BioCell instead. We have some promos around that. And we're happy to share how you can get more if you put them together in a 2-pack and other promos that are available for you. So just ask the person who invited you and they can share. I also want to mention one other thing. If you're going to the website and you want to get the best deal, also ask the person who invited you because a lot of times the website can be tricky and it will not show you the best deals and you might miss out on freebies. So like I said, ask the person who sent you here. And you can go ahead and put anything in chat right now. And I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and stop recording. And if anybody wants to ask any questions, you can. And if not, we are grateful that you have joined us here